Herdling. So I'm going to be covering this as part of my look at the Steam Next Fest for June of 2025. Interesting one this. So I've seen their games before. This was from the people who made the Far Lone Sails and Far Changing Tides games. So a bit of a step away from the Far series, I guess that's what you'd call it, where basically you went across the land in a big sort of land ship that was propelled by a sail, and I think also it did have some engines and things in there, so you did have to keep it fueled up. But then there was the Changing Tide one where it's a big boat, and again same idea, and you were going from place to place, keeping it fueled up and things. Bit of a departure from that with this. The games always looked quite interesting, but since I'm someone who focuses more on gameplay and things, rather than how a game sort of like looks and its story and narrative and things, again, I'm more of a gameplay person. I'm not really all that into puzzle games. They never really intrigued me much, but Herdling here looks interesting enough for me to give it a go, so I'm going to be doing that today. We'll get straight into it. So on the Steam page, this is described as a herding simulator, or like a shepherd simulator, I guess you'd call it. Oh, we're in. And so our life as a hobo begins. Now, previously these games were like sort of like 2.5D type thing. So that the other games, they weren't fully 3D and move around the game world like this. It were very much like a fixed camera looking at the side. Sort of. So you'd got like a cross section of your ship and things, but yeah. Okay, so we've got a crashed car. Speaking of which, how the hell did it... So it came from that away. Where? How did it get there? Okay, we'll not ask questions. But we do have our first thing that we're going to be herding, I'm guessing. It's the park monster. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh, here we go. Tame Calicorn. Oh, we get to name them. Lone, no. Yeah, Chen. Let's go with... Oh. Let's see, enter name. Oh, it gets rid of a random one when you do that. Oh, hang on. Telling, Nelly. Let's just go through a few of them until we get one that we like. Key. Maximi. I'll give it to them. They've put a fair few in here. Papa. You know what? Let's go with... In that case, let's go with... Pepper. Actually, maybe I should have called them something to do with the bucket. Rather than something random. Maybe I should have literally called them bucket. Okay. We have a sheep thing. Onward. And pet. Go! The following, right? No. Right. Over here. Go! Who knows? Right. Okay, I can't go ahead without them. So I need to get them to move. All it's told me so far is you press R, right trigger and the message came up and went away very quickly. I think it said guide them away with you or something, or away from you, or... Oh, I think I'm getting it. Okay. Ah! Okay, I get it. That white area, so you can see as I move around them. Yeah, so it's now telling me how to do it. It's like, oh, have you not figured it out yet? So you can see there's like some white leaves. It's hard to see because they're behind the thing. But you can see as I spin around, there's like these white leaves, this particle effect on the floor. That's where I'm going. That's where they're being aimed at. Yeah. In fact, if I tilt the camera so you can kind of see there, and if I move around, that particle effect moves with me, and there's a little line going from him. So you have to kind of get behind them and aim where you want to go. You see, I thought I was standing where I wanted them to go, and then hitting it to tell them to come toward me or something. Right. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so if he so much as touches a car, it trashes the car. Right. And go. Oh, we've been upgraded from a homeless person to a homeless person who now owns a massive goat cow. I don't know how we're going to feed it, or how useful it will be, but we now have one. Okay. It looks like there's a friend in there for him. Possibly a little baby one. Right. We'll go over here. Hello. Oh, we can't get in. Right. So we have to unlock this for them. So they weren't locked in there at all. They could have just pushed it open whenever they wanted. I don't know, maybe they weren't strong enough because they're a baby. Maybe that's it. Tame Calicorn. We now have 2. Well, if that one's called Pepper, this smaller one, we're gonna go with Salt. Okay. And Pet. Onward! Right. Where to next? Looks like we're gonna go and trash everything in here. Oh, there's another one. Does their fur change brown when you tame them, or is that just me? Let's see. Nathan. Munt. We're going Munt. Looks like this way maybe next. These are quickly multiplying, I'll admit that much. We've already gone from 1 to 3. Right. Push. Right. Oh, they're off. Okay, let's try... No, okay, I guess we're... Oh, it's doing something. Okay. We're looking at the mural. Okay. I guess the murals are collectible or something. Right. Hold RT to guide continuously. This way, and... then head that away. Oh, they're thinking about it. Right. So to just get down this street. Don't trash the car, guys. Don't trash the car. Oh. Places are just starting to open in the morning. Right. I'm guessing we're wanting to be out of here before the city wakes up. And wonders, you know, why the hell there's a bunch of random wild animals knocking about. And it would seem, according to that mural, that that would be our destination up there. Right. Looks like we're about to head off into the pastures. It's an interesting art style, I'll give them that. I don't think it really works on the city, but it definitely works on the landscape. Everything looks kind of a bit deliberately smudged, as if it's been almost, you know, like it's pen strokes or something, or something to that effect. Which, like I say, it doesn't really work on the city, it just makes it look blurry and low resolution textures. But on the, when you do it on the environment and you stick all the like foliage sticking up and it's all like rustling with the wind and stuff and you can move through it, it definitely works better on the actual like on the landscapes here rather than the city streets, you know. The actual natural landscapes look really well with that effect, and I'm guessing that's what most of the game will be made up of. So, and again, to that point, like, it looks gorgeous. They've definitely been doing the work on getting the fluffiness of the animals to look right. I think they've applied a bit of it to the bits of grass and stuff and the floor. Like, they've definitely done work on all this to just make it all look like, honestly, you kind of want to go and just like stroke the animals because they do look very fluffy. Prepare stampede, hold right trigger. Oh, it looks like we're trampling through a farmer's field at the moment. He'll not be happy. Right, let's not try to mess up his actual crops. Charge! Right. I'm sure that there's some meaning to like, all the weird changing colours on their backs, but I don't know what it is just yet. Tractor there. I can definitely see this being a really good, what's it, like the sort of game that you would play. Well, I've got something maybe on like the other screen, like a podcast or something. It seems like a nice chill game when you don't play out that's too stressful. You know, you've just gone, you've played a battle royale, or I don't know, a few rounds of Rainbow Six, or you know, you've got yourself blown to smithereens on the finals or something, or I don't know, you've just been on what's it, super hell dive for the past hour against the automatons, and you're just like, you know, I'm just not quite ready for bed, but I don't fancy doing much. You know, you stick this on, you throw on a podcast maybe, or something like that, maybe some news or something, while you just, you know, on the second screen while you're waiting to go to bed, just something to make you feel a bit tired before you go. You know, slap this on, cup of tea, and round your day off to it. I think definitely it's got that kind of vibe to it. I wonder if we're going to find more, what they're called, calicorns. Charge a stampede, go. Right. My only worry though is, like, where we're gonna go with the gameplay from here, because I'm kind of sat. I'm like, my assumption is that it'll be like a puzzle thing, sort of like light puzzling elements. Oh, trains. Yeah. So my assumption is, you know, you'll be going through and solving little puzzles to expand your herd that'll allow you to pass through other areas and things like that. Is my assumption, but so far we did a bit of that, then we've not done all for about 4 or 5 minutes. We'll see where we go with it. Let's speed them up a tad. I'm not really sure what the difference is between, you know, a plough and a stampede, but and the music suddenly stopped, right. Right, we probably want to hurry through here. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is extremely dangerous, technically now. Because you should not be going along railway bridges. You definitely shouldn't be going along railway bridges with a bunch of, like, goat cows. No matter how fluffy they are, it's a quick way to turn yourself into roadkill. Well, track kill. Right, let's get over here. Oh, yes, there we go. So now we're starting to see where the problems come in. Okay. Don't you go through that metal over there. Go. Go around it carefully. There we go. Right. So we need to get through here somehow. My assumption with this being closed now means this is just like a depot for old carriages and things, and from the looks of it, it's probably not used very often. So we probably don't have to worry about them getting mowed down by a train anymore. But yeah. So we're getting introduced to the game's mechanics now. So there will be sharp objects. We want to avoid having our herd kill themselves on said sharp objects. We also need to charge through bushes and hedgerows and things every now and then. So making sure that everyone's kind of, you know, staying safe, not going too fast and going out of control, and that going to be quite important. Right, let's have a look at what we're doing here. Looks like there's something for this to do here. I see. I see. Right. I assume that, yep, we'll get these helping. We'll push it pretty close. And we'll need to... well, it might need to have been closer than that, but anyway. Oh, I can hear one over. Yep, there's another one in there. Must be a jump button. Now we'll push this a bit further. We'll push it as far as it can go, actually. Right, let's... ah, so when it's in place... so there isn't a jump button, your guy just automatically jumps when you're approaching an edge that they can jump across here. Right, okay. And so I guess now we'll keep pushing this out of the way. Ooh, they look to be in bad shape. Right. Ah, here we go. Jump across there. First thing I want to do is to probably... I'm going to guess these plants with the blue stuff on probably heal things. Okay, I can't carry multiple, it looks like. Wow. Okay, they just shook that right off, didn't they? Let's go with... Oh, there we go. Raindrop. Because it's raining. It's as good as name as any. Right. Ah, I see. Go. Okay, looks like there might be a fire we can light here. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be like a checkpoint I can use. Now, my assumption is, because there's a thing there I can open that requires 2 of these. I can hear one. I think there might be one of these shipping containers. Or maybe they're under it. Right. How do we get to you then? Right. What if... I'm thinking maybe we... So we need an extra person to do this, so, well, an extra sheep thing. Or maybe we don't. I thought that 2 there meant we needed 2, but I guess not. Okay. How do we get this off then? So my thinking was maybe what I need to do is like set the fire up and then I can like burn away the weeds or something. I also thought maybe I have to bring the others in so that I can maybe push it out of the way, but no, it looks like if I've... So I've got some food. If I leave the food there for you. Aha. Well, you're under there, so I'm going to call you Dugout. Right. Okay. Oh. Weird dreams about stuff. It's a Capricorn herding other Capricorns. Just to be sure we've not turned into one, have we? Nope. Right. Okay. And over the bridge we go. Right, so let's have a look. So, a load of half-trashed vehicle wrecks and things here. I guess a lorry went off the bridge at some point. Right. Oh, bit of lag. Right. Well, lag, frame rate, you know what I mean? Stuttering issues. But yeah. Right, what have we got? Hmm. Small ruins or something over there? Little house in the corner up there. Hmm. Oh, we have music again. There we go. Right. Ah, mind you, I think it only does that when you've caused them to stampede. I feel like it should have more music, even when you're not like stampeding through the countryside. Because it feels a little bit too quiet and a bit too dull sometimes. I think I could almost probably use a bit of like travel music while I'm going here. Ducks. Interesting. Okay. Just tell them to stop for a moment. What's that done then? Yeah. This seems like it would be important. But I'm not really sure that it is. Can I maybe feed this to them? Who knows? I'll have to stop and find out in a moment. Right, Keep going through these woods. Again, the environments are very nice looking. Some like birch trees about. Very nice environments. Okay. Oh, we've got some more stuff here. Okay, let's stop them there. So, are these like maybe decorations I can put on them? They absolutely are. What about this one? It's like a pine cone and a weird rock. There we go. Right. Onward. Looks like we'll need to go this way. Right. My headphones are starting to beep at me as well now. They're wanting a charge. Right. Oh, are we through? There we go. And that would be it. So, I think my main worries about a game like this, and it was a similar thing with Far Lone Sail, Far Lone Sails and Far Changing Tides. It looks like an interesting world, and like the concept of it seems quite good and that, but the main problem is it looked like there wasn't enough gameplay, I think, for my taste. And I'll be honest, I've got to end this. I almost feel like I could have a nap. It's starting to put me to sleep. Like I say, it'd be really good, as I say, as a second monitor game. You know, just slip it on while you're while you're getting to end at day. To be probably some pretty good fodder for something like that. But I don't think if you're looking for super intense, amazing gameplay that's, you know, riveting and really in-depth story and other things, this is not the game for you. If you're just wanting something that's nice and chill with fluffy animals, a bit of a cozy game type thing, it seems like it could fit the bill. But that has been Herdling. Again, this is part of my coverage of the Steam Next Fest. More coming up as the Next Fest progresses on. Thank you very much for watching for now, and I hope to see you in future videos where I'll be looking at other games. I'll see you then.